And I've been stuck. I'll be honest with you, I've been stuck for probably best part of 2-3 weeks on a wiring fault. And what was happening? It was on the or appeared to be on the indicator circuit, but I just couldn't figure out what it was. I thought maybe it was an issue with a plug or something, because this is I can't remember now. It's such a long time ago. But it's not one of my looms. This is one of the first bikes I ever restored, well over 10 years ago now. And I think I bought the loom in. And I think I actually sold the old loom, which go for crazy prices, I didn't realise. But having traced this fault, and I've been using me voltage controller to be able to do this, so it didn't short circuit, but there was no short circuit. I've even gone to the point where I've been going through the bulbs, and I found there was one slightly odd bulb, and I thought, is that what it is? Is it something as stupid as that? But it wasn't. I've checked. I have multiple indicator relays and the shut off relay. I've tried various ones of those. Nothing was working, and I thought it must be in the loom. So I've started to cut the loom back, and I thought I'd just show you this. And this, as I say, I'm pretty sure it's a bought-in loom. There's no way I would do this. I've been cutting this section off, and if you see here, this wire here, and see how they've actually connected it. I mean, can you see that? What an absolute pile of crap. I mean, honestly, you know, for 2 minutes it would have taken them to do that properly. So that's what the problem is. And the only way to do this is I'm gonna have to cut this sleeving off, right? And to get a new sleeving on, I'm probably gonna have to take all these connectors off to get the new sleeve back on, right? But it'll be something like that. They've just wound the wire. I mean, honestly, guys, it's just shocking. So what I'll do is I'll take the opportunity to check all these other ones as well. Because if that's what they've been doing, then it was always going to go wrong. It was just amazing it didn't go wrong when it was actually on the bike. Because I rode the bike for years and years and years and years, no problem. It's only since I've actually reassembled it again that I've had this fault. And I couldn't figure it out. And it's the loom. And there it is. Here's the fault. You can see those wires are supposed to be twisted together. I have no idea how they were touching. They must have been just laying across each other like that. If you can see that, absolute pain at the backside. This has been all because of some bone-eyed lazy. I mean, look at that one. You can see that one. Bone-eyed lazy. I don't know. Alright, okay, these things. Okay. I'll just point out, you just got to be a little bit careful when you solder. If you thought, I'll just solder that, because what the solder can do is it can actually make a hard point, and it can also affect the actual copper wiring as well, so the copper wiring can become brittle. So that's a repair done. So I did solder it in the end, I'll be honest with you, because there wasn't enough wire to do any other type of repair. I mean, I could cut a section in, but then you're just doubling the potential fault areas, and I don't really like to do that. So now what I'm doing is taking all the connectors off so I can fit the new sheath. Right. So I'm on final assembly, and the connectors pulled off from this one here. So I have get a box of these. So these are available from eBay. These are very similar to most of the connectors on 80s, maybe even 90s motorbikes. Very, very similar. These ones here, you can also buy these as well. They don't look the same though, so they do look a little bit different. So they're not great, but these ones are just about identical. So to be honest, when I'm restoring a loom, I just change these anyway, because they get discoloured, they get yellowed, and it's quicker to change them. Those ones as well, they're just, you know, they're just really cheap to buy. It's not worth messing about with them. I mean, you can see how new this one is, but when they get older they get oxidized, and you start losing the connection. So you may as well just change them. I mean, if you try and clean them, right, all you do is you remove the protective coating, which is, I don't know what that is. It is maybe a yellow passivated zinc, I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, just change them. Don't know.